Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on Daybreak. We have here at the bottom, we see none other than the High Master League player. It's Okko, the Red Zerg. And in the top, we have Rockie, floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee.
You're gonna make a rhyme.
Yeah, yes, that's Rockie, right?
Rockie, the awesome master player. Spawning here as the blue Protoss indeed. And well, this is a two-player map, so they know immediately where the other spawned. Some banter going on. I'm not actually quite sure what he was talking about, but in
About
any case,
cannon rush.
and let's hope that Rocky can keep off the hotkeys this time. He said he pushed the wrong button and kicked some people out of the game, including himself. I'm not actually quite sure what happened because that seems impossible to me.
No,
But in any case, he took it as well. He left and he wasn't clearly winning, so the match went to Okko. So it's 2-1.
I think he accidentally pressed F10 and then an S.
Well, it's actually an N then for surrender, but
Oh, an N. Okay.
you don't use that. You just go like click click.
No. I can't click the menu. I have to
Oh
press.
yeah. Of course, then you say no, I never GG. I never, I never lose, you know. So it's F10S.
I have to search for the F10 button all the time.
All right. Well, we see just normal play going down just now. Hence the banter, of course. But there is. Wait a minute. The Nexus is down, and this pylon block is actually going quite strong, and the probe is also going to block the third as well. No, it is retreating.
No. Oh, what?
Why did it retreat? Why did it?
I think it was a small mistake, but he's under attack, Okko, right now.
And actually, yeah. He also let the pylon finish, whereas in the first game we cast he cancelled it quite nicely, but I'm not sure. Maybe he was just distraught with his hatch going down. He wanted to cancel it so badly, but alas, alack, and he will have to do with the defenses that he's got up here. I mean, it's clear that the Zerg will get a base up, right? I mean, you're not gonna postpone it indefinitely.
Yes, and meanwhile we just saw Okko scouting the mineral line of his third base quite well, because he does not want to see any hidden pylons there, because cannons can be placed there also. Yes, he's now on 3 bases almost. I think he would drone up first after this. Yes, no gas has been taken yet. It would be also a bit early for it.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that there is a Forge Expand going down, so I mean, of course, it's a nice defensive build. It can hold off a lot of aggression just with the way that these buildings are set up, but it cannot really deal with, or it cannot actually put pressure on a Zerg that is just doing whatever he wants, droning up, then going into probably a Roach play, and on into, sorry, actually Roach Lings, and then on into Broodlings, of course, Brood Lords. Yeah, that's just so strong, and we've seen Okko do that, and his transitions look very, very smooth and very, very good. And yeah, the point is for Rocky, how will he prevent that Broodlord army from getting up? And especially on Daybreak, there's so many attack paths that it's really important. You know, you see kind of the standoff sometimes with the big Broodlord army here, and the Protoss army waiting for it to come through this choke point. But yeah, I think that Rocky rather wants to prevent that. And as we saw in the last 2 games, he went for some aggression. Now we see a Stargate coming down. He definitely wants to prevent that.
Yes, and also the point here, if the game gets to Broodlord's place, to a Broodlord play, There are lots of nice angles here to attack. Even as for a Terran player to snipe Colossi with Vikings, you got a lot of chances to do that here. And, but meanwhile, we see some zealots taking on these Zerglings, but they are being destroyed. And the Stargate is almost finished. And what would we see here?
We see phoenixes, and I guess that's the logical play. He doesn't really want to kill the opponent, he wants to weaken the economy, and a group of phoenixes will allow just that. Of course, we'll be able to snipe some overlords as well, but Lings are running across the map just to spot the front and to see if there are some pylons to be had somewhere.
Yes, and the attack upgrade is almost done, almost finished. Such as the Robotniks facilities and the Twilight Council.
More gateways going down. Actually, 4 more going down. So it's 5 gateways and a Stargate. Excuse me, there are 6 gateways and a Stargate. So again, it looks like Rockie wants to go for a 2-base timing attack and make that as strong as possible. And I can really understand that. I mean, the entire story that I did just a minute ago about how strong the late Zerg armies are. That's really what you don't want to play against.
Okay, and did Okko saw the Stargate because he's having spore crawlers in his base, and that's quite awkward.
Let's see. No, actually, he didn't see it. But
how does he know it?
Well, maybe he knows it because there are. Yeah. Okay. So he knows it now because there are phoenixes out killing his overlords. But I don't think he knew it a minute ago because he hasn't spotted it. So that's really a nice play. Of course, it could be against Dark Templar as well. But spore crawlers going down. A queen getting picked off, and spore crawlers.
That's annoying, getting your queen killed. Is he going to catch another queen? No, he doesn't. And Infestation Pit is also near to complete. And let's see, Blink is almost getting complete. And Rockie banking those minerals because he wants to warp in Stalkers.
He wants to work them in there, but this is really bad. They get caught by these Lings right out open in the field, and there's no zealots there, and the zealot gets picked off as well. I mean, you really don't want. Yeah, the phoenixes can't really do anything to the Zerglings. I mean, they can lift them and shoot them, but that's really waste of energy. And those stalkers get caught as well versus the roaches, and this is.
Oh, he's lifting his own stalkers. I love that.
That's actually quite clever, but it will only save them temporarily. And yeah, where are they going to go and what are they going to do? Remember, this is the last game if Okko wins this. So Rockie is against the ropes. He needs to win this engagement right here, right now. He does start blinking his stalkers very nice, and they don't get any damage off. So now they can. Roach actually have speed, so they can't.
24 more Zerglings are coming in, and actually I think Rockie here is in a bit of disadvantage. Because he's not using his phoenixes right now, and these Zerglings are quite good versus those stalkers.
Yeah, the Zerglings are quite good, but I don't know if Okko knows quite how many warp gates Rockie has, because of course he has 7 gates. Did you say it correctly? 6 gates. I don't even remember, but it's at least it's a lot. So you can warp in the zealots. Of course, now he knows taking out a third. The destructible rocks to
and the warp presence is always almost being complete, and he can harass here and to distract Okko.
So the most important unit of this move out is this probe right here. Gets the pylon down, and it will mean that these stalkers dare to move up to the creep, where of course the Zerg can see everything. And now they move to the third. Oh, a nice fungal gets it immediately. But they're being lifted and more fungals going down. Rockie is blinking the rest of the army, but Phoenix is going down and the army is getting targeted by the roaches, and the Lings just
it's not looking good for Rockie right here.
And now Okko decides that it's time to move back. Of course, he has his infestors out, and as we already saw, those fungals do so much against the army. And we do see the warp prism play. Will he get a nice warp in? Maybe some zealots. Actually, just walks almost into a spore crawler, but there, yes, we do have 7, or actually 8.
I like that. And
Zealots
he's going for a double play now because he's also attacking the third base of Okko.
Oh, and look at that! He gets a free infestors there. That's very nice.
This is such a big deal. This is what he needed right now.
Yeah, this is really what he needed. I mean, those zealots, of course, got cleaned up by the lings that were streaming in huge numbers. But this is really what keeps this attack alive. Is that there are no more infestors right now. But look at this stream of zerglings. Actually, they're going to retreat just now. Oh dear! And they just cut in between everything, and this means that the stalkers here cannot really retreat.
He will get a complete surround. Maybe he's able to blink away, but oh, there's such a lot of circlings coming in. Well, oh, it's looking so bad for Rockie right now, and I expect a GG very soon.
It's 150 to 57.
Yes, there we
GG,
go.
well played, congratulations.
We got the champion Okko here, who is the Kyoto Open Clan War champion. And well, nice played, sir. And he wins the incredible big honor.